there's no way in hell she thought she was pulling her taser. For her to have been on the force that fucking long. Rolling.
Let's get to it.
Yes, sir. Y'all already know what it is. Episode 51 of the Fuck That Shit Dog podcast.
Yes, sir.
Ah, man, we on the other side of 50 now.
Just a little. I would like to just, inspired by Snoop Dogg. I would like to thank us for, believing in what we're trying to do, and it's really just try to bring you guys, like I said, unbiased, good information, a little bit of entertainment. Hey, we trying to make it grow,
Yep.
making improvements, trying to be more visible, and like I said, trying to get more subscribers. So at this point, I'm just really proud of what we're trying to do, and we're gonna keep going.
Hell yeah. And then some more announcements. I'm not sure who listens on what platform or who watches on what platform, but if you listen on Spotify or whatever audio platform, we're going to keep dropping the episodes on Spotify, and then I'm going to do it separately because now we're doing video, but editing the video takes longer. And I don't want me getting caught up in editing the video to take away from me dropping the audio. And that's usually what takes me so long. I had an audio been done. Could drop it on Sunday, but I want to drop everything together. So I'm working on the video, get caught up doing other things. Might not end up dropping it till Wednesday, might not end up dropping it till Thursday. I ain't dropped that shit till Friday today. And still ain't dropped the video. Right. But so that being said, what we're gonna do instead, we'll drop audio on Sunday, and then the video will be dropped on YouTube on, I'm gonna push for Thursday or Friday. But I'm not gonna make a concrete announcement until that first video, to the first couple videos, because it's gonna be last week's episode and this week's episode on video posted probably at the same time. Depending on depending on if I get that shit together. It's just hard trying to sync that shit up. Yeah. And all good. We novices in this motherfucker. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it's a learning process in this bitch. Yeah. But I do want to make that known. So if you listen on, or if you well shit, if you on YouTube, you're probably not gonna hear this announcement until motherfucking next week. But if you're on Spotify, don't worry. Sunday is the day. I'm holding myself to that. Sunday is the day. If I don't get it done on Sunday, it'll drop on Monday. All right? Let's get into episode 51. Yes, sir. Super Bowl is come and gone. Congratulations to the Rams.
Yeah. Now, I do remember you said you thought that the Bengals was going to do
it. I did. And I thought the Bengals was going to win up until the fourth quarter when they started to lose. I thought they was going to come back and win. Hey, that was a good game.
It was just a good game.
Told y'all, I didn't have no rooting interest. I just had a feeling that Cincinnati could pull it off. And for most of the game, it looked like they was about to. Yeah. Especially when ODB got hurt, and especially when it looked like Matt Stafford only had one nigga to throw to.
Old Dirty Bastard played in the Super Bowl?
Odell Beckham. No, OBJ, my bad.
I'll just mess with you. But yeah,
I said ODB, huh?
Yeah, I like that shit. Yeah, Wu-Tang forever, Nick. Nah.
I mean, he might as well be ODB, Odell Beckham. That's why. But I get it.
That's cool though. That's cool, man. But yeah, bought and paid for. Super Bowl bought and paid for.
Congratulations.
Shout out to the general manager for lost his mind, making the right moves and making the right deals. A great wide receivers on the market, you go get them.
Yeah. No. Not on the market. A great wide receiver is on the waiver wire for dirt fucking cheap.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
he
Go
was
get
cut.
Yeah. Go get
He
them.
was cut.
Go
And
get them.
30 something teams, 30 odd teams passed on him.
Yeah, because
But I think what it was, they passed on him because they'd have to take his current contract.
Yeah. People probably want to pay that.
Yeah, the Rams waited, and then when he came off the waivers, they signed him for dirt cheap.
But motherfucking Wars, front office, take motherfucking notes. Somebody as good is out there, and they are in limbo. You snatch their ass up because they can only help. Help. So
yeah, and some teams they got that image they want to protect, so they certain personalities they don't want to bring in the locker room. But so fucking what? If he could play, he could play. That's like that shit with T.O. Just like that shit with Chad Johnson. Yeah. If he could play, he could play. I don't give a fuck. Hey, if you throw him the ball, he won't be a cancer.
There you go.
If you throw him the ball, if he get 13 catches a game, like Terrell Owens should be getting, like Chad Johnson should be getting, like ODB, again, like Odell should be getting.
They won't talk. Throwing the ball. I'm the premier receiver throwing the ball, but
hey,
Jaguars,
if you throw him, yeah, you're right. If you throw him the ball and he drop it, that's on him.
Yeah.
If you throw him the ball and he makes something happen, you're gonna win. And then if they double teaming him, it free up the other wide receivers.
Just like that.
So it is what it is, man. Congrats to the Rams. How was that halftime show?
I liked it. I liked it a lot. I really thought that some of the criticism for the halftime show was unwarranted because
criticism from let's make it clear. Criticism from who? Wasn't no criticism from us.
No. Not from none of that.
Wasn't no criticism from us.
Yeah.
On the black hand side.
Yeah, because saying everybody loved it. They felt like it was nostalgic back to their childhood. So what I'm saying, cool. It was good in that respect.
Yeah.
But yeah. People had a few criticism. People talked about 50 Cent looking like he gained some weight.
He did gain weight.
Just a growing.
But you knew he gained weight.
Yeah. So what we tripping about?
They didn't watch. What was the last shit he was in? Well, he was in Power Book 2, but they ain't watch For Life. That nigga was damn near 300 pounds. His other show, that's the jail show on ABC with a dude dude's the lawyer. Yeah. 50 was on that shit looking like he weighed about 300 pounds. That's a big dude.
Yeah, he's a big dude.
And
I've seen him in person.
Yeah, and he has no problem gaining and losing weight for whatever he's doing.
Yeah.
I'm guessing Kanan has to be some menacing figure, so he gained weight for that role. And he was already big, so when he was doing the shit on For Life, he was already fucking big. You know what I'm saying? So that's a nigga this the same nigga that lost 200 pounds, not 200, but lost about 150 pounds to play a role in a movie where he was supposed to be a cancer patient.
And then, like I said, there was a weak ass movie, but I mean, not necessarily weak, but just it didn't get that much notoriety. But he still
it was good, man.
Yeah, it
was good. Anything Mario Van Peebles in is good.
Yeah.
Yes. Anything Mario Van Peebles in is good. Anything Mario Van Peebles in is good. Yeah. So yeah, I'm looking at y'all.
But I feel like the show was good. I feel like everybody did their thing. I didn't like I said, some people said they wasn't impressed by it, but I'm like, all of our heroes are damn near 50 now.
What was it supposed to
like what was it supposed to be? I enjoyed it.
Impressed how? Snoop crip walking on stage at the Super Bowl. Snoop smoking weed before getting on stage at the Super Bowl. Snoop throwing up crip at the Super Bowl. That was the most West Coast shit I ever seen. On national TV. Nigga, 50 hanging upside down, looking like he weighed about 290. Eminem even came out. Eminem, he did the songs you expected him to do.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
So, but one thing I heard Game was upset that he did not
salty
get
ass nigga. He should be.
Yeah, but
You
you know
burn
what?
bridges, that's what happens.
That
They
part
should have brought Game out. Game should have been a part of that shit, but you
he could
Game.
have been. He could have been. But you know what? You spent most of your career trying to separate yourself and want to be recognized as a single entity. Why would they include you? So you know
Exactly.
that's my comment to that.
Exactly.
But I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I thought that shit was dope.
Yes, sir. Better than the weekend.
I don't know what the fuck.
Better than that weekend.
I don't know what
last
the
year.
fuck Mary J was thinking falling out like that, but she sang her ass off.
Sang her ass off.
She sang her ass off. Related to the Super Bowl, this actually came out last week before the Super Bowl, and it was after we recorded. But actually, it was before we recorded. I just didn't pick up on it. Snoop Dogg got into a little, and the reason it's here and not in entertainment is because we're talking about the Super Bowl.
Right.
So he was accused of sexual assault right after news came out that he purchased Death Row, that he acquired Death Row Records. So I just thought that was interesting of note.
Yeah.
Since we did talk about the Super Bowl, this was related because people were wondering how is it gonna affect the Super Bowl.
Right.
Like, oh my God, is he gonna get canceled from the show now? No, nigga, they practice. This news dropped Sunday.
Yeah.
Saturday.
His response to it, she's just trying to get a check. So unfounded claims, but you never know.
Most of the times, ain't that the case?
Yeah. I mean, hey, I can catch a star celebrity. I think I got him in the wrong. I'm gonna try and cash in.
Yeah, that's the case most of the time.
Yeah,
is a chick just trying to get a check.
I mean, now
Hey, these rich niggas is targets too now.
Yeah, now are we against sexual assault? Of course, but
Yes.
hey, sometimes some shit is just bullshit.
But you gotta understand, this is the thing that I don't like about the whole just believe women thing. Because just believe women got cities burnt down during the Reconstruction era. Just believe women got innocent black boys thrown in prison and they ain't get out until 25, 30, 40 years later.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Just believe women. So I'm not going to just believe women. In the law of the land is you are innocent until proven guilty. And you have to prove that I'm guilty. I don't have to prove that I'm innocent. I'm innocent. I say I didn't do it. I didn't do it. Now you go out there and prove that I did. You get your evidence, present your evidence, and prove that I did it.
That's how it's supposed to work.
Having to have an alibi is fucked up. Where were you on the night of motherfucking where the fuck I was? Whatever you think I did, I didn't do it. Take me to court. Take me to court. Prove that I did it.
Yep.
And a bunch of bitches saying I did it ain't proof.
Hey,
I'm not speaking on nothing personal. I'm just saying,
right.
Like, if it happened to me, that would be my reaction.
Yeah, the burden of proof is on the state.
Yeah. The burden of innocence ain't on me. I'm innocent. Right. You're innocent. Whoever out there else is accused is innocent until they prove that they're guilty.
That's right.
So,
yeah, that's that.
Now, court of public opinion disagrees with me.
Yeah.
But I don't give a fuck about people anyway. So
not at all. 0%.
I love people. I just don't give a damn about y'all. Moving on. David Duke was trending on Twitter.
I saw you made that. Interesting.
My nigga. When I saw David Duke trending during Black History Month, right, the first thing that went through my head, how cool would it be if that motherfucker died during Black History Month? That would be that's a win.
Yeah.
Former Grand Wizard of the KKK, known racist. To die during Black History Month is just like, go ahead, ancestors. Do your thug thizzle. Knock it out the park. Yeah. And then I clicked the link and I seen some nigga dunking on the Wizards. And they still made the irony of that. David Duke Jr., of course, but David Duke dunking on the Wizards. Grand Wizards of the
Yeah.
that
Nice,
shit.
nice boy.
Yeah. That ain't mine. I don't know who tweeted it, but I'm gonna credit them. But yeah, dog, that shit was crazy as hell. You heard about that Russian figure skater Kamila Valieva failed a drug test
Oh
at
yeah.
the Olympics or right before the Olympics.
Yep. I
Fo-
mean,
go-
you saw Shikari's comment.
yeah, I follow Shakari, so
Yeah.
I seen it right when she posted it. I was like, that's interesting.
See, and well, it's just the double standard. The
Mm-hmm.
double standard. So it's like one day, and I think as of right now, the Olympics committee is so full of shit after that controversy with the gymnasts
Mm-hmm.
and all that going on. Like, how do they say anything that's of any credibility?
Right.
Like, you literally fucking suck,
And then like
jackass.
the I've seen people make the argument that the IOC isn't who banned Sha'Carri Richardson, which is true. It was the USADA, the United States Anti-Doping Agency. But at the same time, they could have taken into account that the reason that she used marijuana. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I
And
don't I'll say not necessarily because I'm saying if it does not enhance your performance,
that's what I'm saying.
well,
They could have taken into account that she used for mental health reasons, for medicinal purposes. It doesn't enhance your performance.
right.
If anything, it makes you perform worse.
If anything,
You ever seen anybody try to hoop high?
it is terrible. But I did take some edibles and shot pretty damn good. So, but anyway, shot the shit out the ball. I was like, well, I'm cool in the fan. Shoot.
It makes you more relaxed, but it don't make
That's
you
it.
like yeah. So I'm just like they could have taken it into account, but the IOC isn't the ones that said no, you can't run. Like they didn't even get that far. With this Russian chick, it got that far. I'm pretty sure the Russian ADA knew she was dirty.
Off top.
I'm sure they knew she
You
was
must
dirty.
get this medal.
Yeah, because Russia has a history of being dirty.
Mother Russia needs this medal.
Like,
That's a terrible Russian accent.
I know.
But fuck this shit.
But they don't give a fuck, dog. They would pump their athletes full of a whole bunch of shit. You go out there and you win.
Well, I mean, man, but still, it's for us. We see the white skin. We see the double standard.
Yeah.
And in this particular instance, hey,
And it's like
she's right.
The drug she well, a known performance enhancing drug. All right, granted, she came in fourth. But if she won, they still was gonna give her a medal. Oh, there's no medal ceremony, but I still win the gold. If I win, you still allowing me to compete. That's right there. That's the bullshit. You're gonna let this person who clearly she failed the test. She has an edge. I don't know what edge. I don't know what edge. Yeah, in figure skating.
I don't know,
but because I don't know shit about figure skating. So.
Well, like I said, you fuck up that triple axel, or maybe this should make you do 4 spins instead of 3.
Maybe.
But if
hey, yeah.
Who knows?
Hey. But yeah, we know the double standard. We know why.
Yeah. It's well, like I said, it shouldn't be a different set of rules, but there's always a different set of rules.
They just need to take weed off that fucking list. Why is weed still a banned substance?
At this point, in 2022, it makes no sense.
It's getting legalized everywhere. It's legal for medicinal purposes in.
It's traded on the stock market.
It is, but I want to say more than 40 states. Last I checked.
So it's like, come on, what are we doing? It's like, for instance,
America.
Yeah, like I said, if you're still being stopped and frisked and put in jail over marijuana or whatever the case may be, it's just retarded at this point.
Meanwhile,
Yeah.
if a motherfucker want to get drunk the night before the fucking track meet, have at it.
Get fucked up.
And you still gonna piss dirty. Because that shit's still in you. You're gonna wake up smelling like it.
All that.
Go ahead. Knock yourself out. Man. Then come out there and run a sub 1040. Sub 1000. That shit would never happen. I seen a funny video. You seen a video where LeBron James was walking down the up escalator?
No. No, what happened?
You didn't see it? All right, so we just breeze through this one. It was just funny because he's walking through and you see him go down the escalator. His man that he was with noticed that it was an up escalator. So he like, oh shit, he goes around it. And then you notice, then you finally realize what's actually happening because you see two little women, groupies, or wannabe groupies, walk right behind him, trying to go down the escalator. And the first one gets stuck. She got stuck. And the bitch going up, she wearing heels, so she can't run down there. So she just on that bitch walking backwards. Trying not to fall.
Well, that's scary as hell.
I said, Brother Brian, you a cold motherfucker. That said, not me. That nigga said, you are not gonna get me. Yeah, but that just points to the shit that these niggas have to go through. Like just going out.
Yeah.
Because these vultures is out there.
They are. Ready to catch you.
They out
doing
there.
Some BS.
And they vultures. Trust me when I say they vultures.
I agree.
Out there ready to prowl.
Hey, what you said it like, let me see.
You got that rah rah.
Let me hit him with that cougar real quick.
Yeah. They on the prowl.
Hey.
On the prowl. That shit was so funny though, because he like, you see him walk out like he really trying to, like he ain't running, but he got that look on his face like, I ain't with this shit. So he walking, just jets down the motherfucking up escalator. And nigga homeboy was like, "Fuck is wrong with this nigga?" And then that T2 dumbass girl, shit, funny as hell, dog. Funny. I'm gonna try to download that video, man.
I'll have to check it out.
That shit funny as fuck, man. Moving on, man. Congratulations to Aaron Jackson. That might be the only sound effect I use today.
They made history.
First black woman to medal in speed skating. Not just medal. She won gold. She won gold.
Nice.
So shout out a little black girl magic. You know, I'm telling you, every sport we enter, that's why they try to keep us out, so many of them. Because every sport we decide to take up, we excel. And dare I say, dominate.
Sucks for you, Emily.
Yeah, but hey, I knew she was gonna win. I knew she was eventually. I've known about her for a while, but I knew she was eventually going to win gold in that shit. Like when you watch her speed skate, she just take. I don't really give a fuck about the Winter Olympics, but when I was younger, I did care about speed skating because
it's cool to watch.
Yeah, they be swinging their arms like they be going fast as hell. Like it make you kind of want to do it till you realize it's on ice. And I don't fuck with ice.
Yeah, you fall, it hurts.
But yeah, hey, kudos to her, man. Shit.
Yep, kudos.
Oh, I thought you was gonna press something. I was waiting for the sound effect. Yeah. We can move on though. But shout out to her. Let's get into some social shit. Now I'm gonna preface all of this shit with these first 3-4 probably gonna make us mad. Me? 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 Yeah. So
let's get to it.
let's get into it. So down in Miami, there's this pig. He's charged with 2 counts of misconduct and 4 counts of battery after video surfaced of showing him kneeling on a pregnant black woman's neck.
Damn.
Also used a stun gun on her. And then a couple days later, she lost the baby.
Whoa.
Yeah. So I just want to give a nice little fuck the police for Miami PD.
You are a bitch ass nigga.
Yeah, because dog, honestly, where's the fucking threat?
Well, exactly. Well, can I ask you a question? I'm like, how is the knee on the neck? So this, like, are you cattle? Even if
Bruh,
cattle, like,
we gonna get into that knee on the neck, but like, why? But no, you're right. You're right. Like, what is so threatening about a person, a pregnant woman at that? That number one, a man who should be stronger than her can't restrain her. And 2, it usually takes 2, 3, 4 of these motherfuckers to do that shit. And it's always one motherfucker with the knee on the neck, another motherfucker with the knee on the back, another motherfucker holding the like, where the fuck do you think I'ma go? It don't take all this. It don't take all y'all. And then she pregnant, and then y'all stun gunned her. Yeah, that's real healthy for the baby. Let's shoot him up with I don't know how many volts of fucking electricity. Because they like get the fuck.
So is there a case? Or are they suing or what?
Yeah, nah, he's charged with it said 2 counts of misconduct because he lied, of course.
Oh man,
because that's all what they always do is fucking lie. Well, I don't lose my job for doing the bullshit for the bullshit that I just did. And then he's got 4 counts of battery. Man. Look, 4 counts of battery because what he did was on 2 people. The knee on the neck and the fucking stun gun. They gave him 2 counts each. That's the math I did.
It is
because I'm like, damn, where did 4 counts of battery come from? Damn, they must have charged him for doing that shit. They must have charged him for the baby too, which makes it worse because it's a baby. She got a baby.
No, he should be under the jail.
Like what?
There ain't no police.
At the least,
you about to lose your job.
At the least, but you already know how this shit goes. He got his counts. He got his counts. I don't know how many motherfucking years battery holds. Misconduct ain't finna get him shit.
That's crazy.
And you already know there's bias for police officers in sentencing. So he can get found guilty all you want. It ain't the guilty that gets me. It's how long is your bitch ass gonna be in jail? How many years Derek Chauvin got?
25, something like that. He got like 25.
20 something, right? Yeah. All right. How many years did Amber Geiger get? Amber Geiger?
7
for murder. Walking into a nigga's house and shooting him.
That white damsel in distress.
Yeah. Again, Derek Chauvin, he ain't the example. That motherfucker, the police turned they back on him. You know what I'm saying? That was one of them. We got to make an example, and we got to make it seem like it's a lone wolf thing. We never heard shit about what happened to the other 3 pigs that was there.
Oh, one guy, he's actually starting to speak the Asian guy.
Fuck him.
Yeah.
You said he started to speak, but fuck him. What is he saying?
You are a bitch ass nigga.
That's it.
Shut the fuck up! I don't care.
Yeah. Like you were there, you just watched the half.
And you just watched it, but stop Asian hate, right? Kiss my ass.
All of it.
Kiss my ass.
All right, man. Tell me.
Fuck him! Fuck him up against the wall!
Hey, man, let's go. Sound effects in play today.
Oh yeah. But yeah, dog, I just don't understand the use of force in that situation.
No, I don't either.
And nigga, don't talk to me about reform, because reform ain't gonna do shit. You cannot reform this type of pussy ass behavior, because that's what it is. It's pussy ass behavior.
Oh yeah, man, absolutely.
You need 40 fucking people to take down one motherfucker.
It's like, man, honestly, it's like people are not necessarily they're not about justice. Like some people join that thing just so they can fuck people up.
Yeah.
It's the opportunity to fuck black people up legally.
Yeah.
Under what they call legal. And that's it. That's all it is. There's no way you can be thinking that you're doing justice or saving someone by doing what you're doing. Like you said, a pregnant woman. Like what was she doing? Like,
I don't even know.
That's what I'm saying.
And
like,
you know what? Hey, for all I know, she could have been at fault the entire time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But what justifies that level of force on a pregnant woman? You know what I'm saying? If any other person punches a pregnant woman in the belly and she ends up having a miscarriage, you're going to jail for a long fucking time.
Yeah.
You're going to jail for a long ass time.
If you're just a regular ass person on the street.
Yeah. But battery. This motherfucker need to get that charge upgraded to manslaughter.
Come on.
Because if you beat somebody up and send them to the hospital, and they died a week later, guess what? Murder, nigga. Murder.
That's
it. And guess what? If you was hitting them long enough, it's gonna be first degree. Because in the act of not stopping the assault and just beating their ass, that's premeditated. I'm gonna whoop your ass till you die.
Terrible.
The pigs whoop niggas' ass till they die. The pigs choked out Eric Gardner. Heard that man scream, "I can't breathe." Kept going. But come on, we got to move on, because it's going to piss us off.
All right, let's go.
You seen that shit I posted about Pensacola?
Nah, don't you?
Bruh, all right, so check this out. In Pensacola, it's a father. He was charged with attempted murder, right? Here's why he was charged with attempted murder. Police show up to his house to serve a warrant. They knock on the door. 10 seconds later, they kick that bitch down.
Oh, you was that earlier this week.
Yeah. They kick that bitch down. In the commotion, he shoots. His bullet ricochets off the, I guess whoever that entered first, his shield. And then they shoot back. Now he shot one shot, and then when he realized it was the police, he surrendered. Still charged with murder. Attempted murder. And then get this. He was home with his 1 and his 3-year-old sons. So, of course, it was just him and the babies. The mom lived somewhere else because they're not together. And him getting arrested, of course, they got to collect the kids. The kids, a 1 and a 3-year-old, in the backseat of a police car. I think it was the lead investigator or one of the investigators on site was going to open the back door. Talking about he didn't realize the kid was leaning on the door. Number one, why is a kid, a 1-year-old, in the backseat of a car? Just by themselves. Open the door, baby fell out, hit his head all knotted up, lip busted, scars on his nose. And when they finally got a hold of the mother and she came to get the kid, she talking about the baby's unrecognizable. took him to the hospital, severe head trauma, lacerations and shit. We're going to do an internal investigation.
That's terrible.
Miami and Pensacola, y'all fucking up. Y'all been fucking up. Well, I don't know much about Pensacola, but Miami been fucking up.
Well, and then it's like, well, what else? What else you have to do? Like I said, when it comes to us, they have to be unbelievable. It's got to be so, I guess, gross what they did to actually get justice. Like, man, there is no internal investigation for that. Like, are you serious?
No. And then get this. The warrant that they were serving on the dad wasn't even for him. It was for a case that he had nothing. It was shooting that he had nothing to do with, and they were looking for computer equipment that may have had information regarding the shooting. But he wasn't a suspect in the case. So
please,
wrong house.
Yeah.
Wrong house. Dog. This is why this no knock bullshit, these fucking raids, and doing this shit early in the fucking, like, y'all so, this is for some fucking computer equipment. Y'all so hell bent on apprehending suspects that you got to do this shit early in the morning when motherfuckers is asleep.
Crazy.
You ever woke a motherfucker out they sleep, like on some hysterical shit?
Yeah, and wonder why they react the way they do. Crazy.
Dog. Only time I ever hit my sister. I didn't mean to. The only time I ever hit her, I was asleep on the chair. I was sleeping like we had a lounge chair in my mom's house. I'm knocked out. I think I'm like 15, 16. Knocked out. They come in there shaking me and shit. I wake up and I just start swinging. Because I'm like, I don't know what's going on. She caught one. Sorry. I mean, sorry, but that's what happens. Yeah. And look, when people get woken up like they are discombobulated, I don't know what's going on. The only thing I'm thinking of is protect my family.
That's it. That's all
who in my house, get my gun,
That's
start shooting. And then, oh shit, it's the police. But think about it this way. Even if he just picked up the gun, if he didn't fire and pointed it, and then was like, oh shit, they would have shot him.
Still.
So he wasn't gonna win for losing at that. Like, these fucking raids they gotta go. They gotta go. Signing warrants and shit, like them shit should only be served during business hours.
Yeah.
And if you so worried about the motherfuckers getting away, maybe you should do a better job of fucking investigating.
You should. Because motherfuckers around this bitch shooting motherfuckers on a daily basis. They ain't shit popping off.
Right.
There ain't no justice.
And then maybe y'all should do a better job of handling the leaks in your organization that tell the drug dealers when you gonna motherfucking raid them, or tell the murderers when you gonna try to apprehend them.
Y'all steadily looking like jackasses.
Hee-haw. Yeah, I knew that was coming. Oh yeah, fuck the police for that too.
Still.
Bridgeport, New Jersey. Bruh, I'm telling you, Twitter had me enraged a couple days ago. Just pissed off because all this shit just me scrolling down Twitter. It's a black dude in the mall, black boy, black teenager in the mall with his friends, white friends. He's probably the only black boy there, right? He's in an argument with one of the white boys, significantly bigger than him. But he's telling him, hey, get out my face, yada, yada, yada. The white boy goes to poking on him and finger in the face and shit. You know, black dude swipes at his hand, get your hand out my face. White dude pushes him. Black dude goes into self-defense mode, starts swinging. Ultimately starts losing the fight because the white boy was bigger than him and wasn't shit he could do. Right. So they tussling. The white boy then got the black boy on the ground. He's got him on the ground, on top of him, hitting him. That's when police run up, pull the white boy off him, sit him on a bench, grab the black boy, turn him over. Both of these bitch ass niggas got their knee on his neck and arrest him.
Damn.
This dude who was defending himself did not start the fight, but he gets like just the way they treat motherfuckers, man.
Yeah.
This shit had me pissed off.
Crazy.
Like
I mean, the thing is, you have so many different occurrences of this particular type of treatment, and it's like you still have to walk around on eggshells.
That kid couldn't have been about 15 to 16 years old.
That's crazy.
And it's like,
please.
If I was his parents, I would.
Yeah, man.
And again, I don't know how it's like beating a dead horse. Don't sue the city. Sue the police. Sue the police union. Make them have to pay out they fucking pension.
Terrible, man.
Because you sue the city, the only people really hurt by it are taxpayers. The police don't give a fuck. As long as they get their pension, they don't care. Right. As long as when they retire and get their little, however much they get, they don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck. I've been saying, stop fucking suing the city. Sue the fucking police union.
Terrible, man. I don't like it. That's terrible.
Yeah, so Bridgeport, New Jersey police.
You are a bitch ass nigga.
100%.
Yeah, that shit. Like, all that shit had me pissed off, dog. Like 15 years old. You losing the fight. Bruh, they didn't even put the white boy in cuffs.
Crazy.
The one white lady cop pulled, this is how fucked up, she pulled the white boy off of him. Mm-hmm. Like, turned him, looked like she was like, are you okay? Bitch, he was winning. Of course he's okay. Do he look like he hurt? Are you okay? Sat him down and then ran over to put her happy ass knee on his 15-year-old kid's neck.
It's terrible,
man. 15-year-old kid. They treat like he a fucking 30-year-old, wanted for fucking murder.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, there ain't no difference. Like, you don't have some kind of discernment as far as, okay, this is how I treat this situation. Or I just treat all black people like they're just the scum of the earth, and we're just going to just put our knees on their neck and put a pistol to their head, and if they make a false move.
That's what they do, man. That's what they do.
It's crazy.
Fuck them all, man. Fuck them. It ain't no good cops. Fuck all the police. It ain't no good cops. You can think you're a good cop, but if you ain't saying nothing or doing nothing about that bullshit that your other cop buddies is doing, you right there with them. You right there with them. You ain't speaking out about that shit. You ain't trying to do nothing to change the shit.
Complicit,
that's the word right there. Complicit. You right there fucking with them. Bitch ass niggas. And Kim Potter.
Oh, yeah.
2 fucking years, dog.
2 years. Hey, you're extra trash. I hope somebody whoop that ass.
Okay, we talked about this before we started rolling. There's no way in hell she thought she was pulling her taser. For her to have been on the force that fucking long.
You're a seasoned veteran. 20 years.
Nigga, everybody know what hand is their dominant hand. You don't forget that shit. It don't matter what you're doing. Playing basketball, writing a letter, eating. You don't forget which hand is your dominant hand. You might try to use your other hand, just to get it used to movements and shit, but you don't forget which hand is your dominant hand. So there's no way a police officer could forget which side of their hip they fucking gun is on or they fucking taser is on. And then she only got convicted of 1st and 2nd degree manslaughter. All right, cool. If that's what you're gonna give her, cool. Minimum for manslaughter is 6 to 8 years.
Right.
Well, minimum is 6 years. The max is 8.5. 2 years.
I mean, it's a complete slap in the face of his parents. It's a big ass slap in the face. It's like your son, basically your son's life
Right.
did not matter.
And this is what I like. The parents
That's
was like,
fucked up.
the mother was like, I can't forgive you.
Fuck no.
I'm not forgiving this bitch. Like, I can't forgive you for this shit.
I saw it.
She wouldn't even. She was like, you wouldn't even say his name. You kept calling him the driver.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna call you the defendant. Fuck you. Yeah, fuck her.
And I mean, like I said, they dehumanize us. We are not human in their eyes. So it's like, like, why am I aggressive, or why does it seem like I'm
Right.
always about to start some shit? Because
And that right there should let you know that it wasn't manslaughter. She knew what the fuck she was doing.
all day long,
Just like with Oscar Grant. They knew what the fuck they was doing. It's the same thing. It's the exact same thing,
Yeah.
except Oscar Grant died. Oh, they both died. I'm sorry. It's the exact same thing. The dumbass cop said, I thought I pulled my taser. Your taser and your pistol don't even feel the same.
Nope.
You know what you got while you pointing down at a nigga back shooting. You know what's in your hand.
And the man was handcuffed.
Handcuffed, laying face flat on the ground.
And you don't know what you doing.
Come
Shot
on,
the man
man.
in the back.
Multiple times. They ain't just shoot him once. Multiple times. If you thought you had your taser, you only got to discharge that bitch once.
Come on.
You pop, pop, pop. Come on, man.
I mean, man, you just got to just think about it, man. It's like,
I don't give no fuck about the law. I don't give no fuck about me. Fuck the law.
I remember that song.
Fuck the law.
But I mean, man, like James Bond said, to be a black man in America is to walk around enraged
all times.
And it's the truth.
And if you not, you just don't know what the fuck is going on.
That's it. You just not in tune with the fuck going on.
You ain't in tune with what's going on.
Your eyes is wide shut, like stupid as fuck.
Sleep in a motherfucker.
Yep.
Sleep in and you know what? I envy sleep people. Okay, they get to walk around on nonchalant until they get their wake up call.
Yeah.
Until they get their wake up call, but
it
comes. But until then, they get to walk around like none of this shit is really happening, because it don't happen to them. They don't watch TV. They not on Twitter. They only hang around white people. They're the token nigga.
Yeah, you are the token.
You are the token nigga, and you love being that token nigga. And when that other black person comes around, you are enraged. That's the only time you enraged.
These are my white friends. But anyway,
these are my white friends.
Mine. Stop it. My white buddies.
Man, fuck Kim Potter. Fuck Bridgeport police. Fuck Pensacola police. Fuck Miami police. Fucking pigs.
Fuck them! Fuck them up against the wall!
Terrible.
All right, let's move on to some lighter shit.
Lighter shit.
Still social though. All right, man. Did you see I'm not sure if I had to have this on the notes I sent you with Tommy Sotomayor. Did you get a chance to see that video?
No. I saw what you said though, but you just be fighting women.
Dog, that's it. He got so much smoke for women. So much. It's a video from more than a few years ago of him arguing with a woman after a traffic incident. Like, I mean, I beat your ass, bitch. You black bitch.
You know what he said?
Yeah, bro, the same shit he said. Oh, you ain't watched the video. Bro, the same shit he said in this video is the same shit he was saying in that video with the lady that he got in an accident with. Like, it's just, he got so much, he be ready to fight a woman. Ready. But I'm going to tell you on multiple occasions. One, there's that video with him and Tariq Nasheed. Two, there's that video of him at House of Consciousness where the dude actually walked up and stole on her and he ain't do shit but say, he stole me. He stole me. And then a few minutes later, he video recorded himself calling the police, talking about, I want to file an assault. He described it, and it's funny, he described this nigga was small, like skinny dude. Socked him right in the face. I was looking for the video, but I couldn't find it because I'm assuming that he took, because it was his footage. So I'm assuming he took him down. Yeah. And I just can't. All you can find is videos of motherfuckers talking about it. And I hate watching them goddamn things. I don't want to hear you talk about the shit. I want to see the shit. Right. I want to see the shit so I can share it. So I can show everybody. You see, this is what happens when a man hits this bitch nigga. And then there's another video, same. He's still in New York, like it might have been a couple days after it, or might have been that night. He just out, and it's a nigga that he came up and he's just checking him. Like, you was a coon ass nigga, man. Like, we don't fuck with you. Like, this dude is telling him, we don't fuck with you. You was a coon ass nigga. And he's just like, man, yeah, this how black men should talk to. This how black men should talk to each other. He not having a conversation with you, dog. He's telling you that he don't fuck with you. And he wants you to make a mistake so he can beat your ass. Yeah. But I guess Tommy knew that and didn't make the mistake because he don't fight men.
He's like, give me a reason.
This a whole ass nigga, dog. So when you see this nigga, that's why I was like, when we talked about him a couple weeks ago, a broken clock is right at least 2 times a day, right? Right. So he might say some shit that makes sense to you. But anytime you listen to Tommy Sotomayor, you have to understand who the fuck he is. Who this bitch nigga is. Vehemently hates black women. Just because you see him talking in a group with black women, wait till they disagree with him.
He needs a couple of these.
Nah, he need the punch. That.
Shut your bitch ass up.
Dog, like, I and the niggas that defend him are the fucking worst. Cause like we've talked about, keep your hands to yourself. Don't put your hands on a man. Don't put yourself in that position, right? But when the man gets up and say, bitch, I beat your ass, you already in that position. At what point of that is I have to defend myself against this motherfucker because he done stood up and he getting in my face. You know what I'm saying? Some people's reaction to that is to swing. Because he's like, she hit me first. Nigga, you got up and said, bitch, I beat your ass. No, he said, black bitch, I beat your ass.
No, I agree.
At what point, dog?
I mean, you coming off as the aggressor,
man.
You get what you get, but
ain't never seen him with that much venom.
But definitely no stripes for having that kind of aggression towards women. Never.
Like it's there's what they say, there's levels to this. Right. If a chick is attacking you and you need to do something, I mean, shit, what are you gonna do? Defend yourself. What are you gonna do? Right. Sometimes it comes down to, last resort. I have to hit her. You know what I'm saying? And still, this nigga's out there like, I can't do it. I just don't hit women. You know what I'm saying? Right. But in this situation, it's like, no, especially when you got zero smoke for men. If you won't fight a man, you have no business putting your hands on a woman at all. At fucking all. Because guess what's going to happen? You put your hands on that woman, and guess what? She going to get her brother or her husband or a cousin or somebody that she know to come beat your ass.
Just like
and what you going to do? What you going to do?
You're right.
What you going to do? So, yeah. When y'all hear me give people like that props, same thing with Candace Owens. When y'all hear me give them props, take it with a grain of salt. I ain't agreeing with these motherfuckers just because they have a bright moment. Just noting that they had a bright moment, and that makes sense. He's still a bitch ass nigga.
Still.
Moving on.
Yes, sir.
Some happy news finally in the social.
Happy shit.
A judge dismisses George Zimmerman's defamation lawsuit against Trayvon Martin's parents.
But man, but since the whole situation has happened, you've done so much to discredit your own name and to definitely make people feel as though you are the piece of shit we all thought you were.
He is.
Like what you mean defamation?
But to sue his parents, and then it's like, what was the defamation? What was the defamation? The shit that they're saying about you is defaming you? No, nigga, all of it's true.
It's true.
The judge was like, he hadn't presented any information to show that they were defaming him. There's not a fraudulent thing said. Yeah, everything was true.
It's true.
They're telling their story about you, about how you killed their son. Yeah, there's no defamation. Like fuck your case, nigga.
You fucking made a painting and profited off of his parents' pain. Like you make it seem like it's a joke to you.
Hitting it again.
You are a bitch ass nigga.
Like Zimmerman, fuck you. Like George Zimmerman.
Fuck him! Fuck him up against the wall!
Terrible, man.
But yeah, that's good news. So fuck George Zimmerman. Fuck your court case. Fuck your defamation lawsuit. Shout out to Trayvon Martin's parents. Y'all the real winners today. Or whenever that case was. Or, whenever that case got dropped. On the entertainment, we got a few minutes. Kanye announces Donda 2 will only be available on the STEM player.
Now, I saw that today. Man, I want to invest in whatever this STEM player shit is.
I have a question. What is the STEM player?
I don't know. But if he's... But from what he's saying, it's like he's taking control of his content. You don't want to put it on Spotify or whatever.
That's good.
And if there's a way for him to, I guess, get paid even more, okay.
Yeah, it's a way for him to get paid even more because you have to buy who has a STEM player? Yeah. You have to buy it to get the album.
It's like 20 new tracks, too.
Yeah. This is a whole new album.
Whole new album. I'm like, why do you have to release so much content?
I think eventually it'll be on streaming services.
Of course.
Because he's going to see that ain't nobody buying that shit. I'm not wishing ill on this device and saying that I don't want anybody to buy it. If it's a device that, is something useful, because I don't know what it is. Of course, we have to research that shit. Yeah. But if it's something like that's going to be useful, of course, buy the shit. And if he's dropping his album on it, that'd be another reason to get it. Yeah. But you can't just say, my album's only coming out on a STEM player. Go get it. Because that's a hard selling point. So I have to spend X amount of dollars just to listen to your album.
You got a good point. But you know what, though? On the flip side, there are those people out there.
Oh, yeah.
They are out there.
Yeah,
and
they'll buy it.
Imagine if it does actually sound up to par. Donda, you say you enjoyed it. I thought it was then, with no curses. Like, I need my curse words. So, I don't know if people want to pay extras so you can hear him rap with no curses. I don't know. So, it'll be interesting.
I don't know. Donda 2 might. We'll see.
You never know, but
if I get an opportunity to listen to it, without having to buy the STEM player,
so you never know.
Yeah. Still on Donda 2 though. Kid Cudi got cut from it because he's friends with Pete Davidson.
That was a bitch ass move by Kanye. Bitch ass move. But
yeah, I'm not getting into Kanye's personal shit at all.
That shit is
the shit with Pete Davidson, the shit with Kid Cudi, the shit with Kim Kardashian. I'm just letting all that shit.
It's stuff I don't want to know.
I'm not paying attention to it.
But the Cudi's retort to it says, "I'm the only reason why people have been checking for your albums anyway."
Yeah.
And it was like, okay, you know,
I
you
don't
okay?
know how much truth there is to that.
I'm saying you can hold a tone a little bit, and people kind of like how you hold your tone, but you're not.
I haven't given a fuck about Kid Cudi since Day and Night.
Well, Kids See Ghosts wasn't too bad. I'm not gonna lie, like it wasn't bad. Like the 7 songs.
I mean, I just didn't really care to listen to his music.
Yeah, no, it's still weird now. Still weird.
Day and Night was a cold ass song.
That was.
But
But
everything after that, I just didn't care.
Oh, dude, just weird. Like I said, if you wearing a dress on national TV and trying to make it sound like, oh, I'm making a fashion point, or I'm
multiple
just being an
times.
individual, like nigga, I'm not a fan. So
Multiple
I don't care what you do.
Big Crit dropped.
Oh yeah. Been listening to that all day.
I like it.
Yeah, man, it's smooth. I like it. It's some smooth, cool shit. Seem like it's kind of like half singing, half rap.
Yeah. No, it's all rap. He's rapping on every song. Let's not get that twisted.
No, he's not.
The only song he really didn't rap on was fucking the single. There's a rap verse on every song.
Come to Play ain't got no rap verse.
That's like an interlude.
You got about 4 interludes on there. But I mean, is he still rapping yet? I mean, to me, it's half.
He's rapping on the majority of the album.
To me, it's half and half.
Okay,
it's half and half. But
I listen to it at the gym, so I don't.
Is it still style and good ass music? Like,
yeah.
I put it like this: his album compared to what it was called "Truly Yours" by J. Cole.
Mm-hmm.
Now, like the way J. Cole was on some old, like it was some off-brand, off something. Him just trying to like this is better.
Yeah,
like,
that's why it's easy to compare.
Better.
It's easy to compare J. Cole and Big Crit because they're not the same dude, but they're both rappers who made their own beats. I'm not gonna call them producers because I don't know anybody else who they produce for. But they're rappers who made their own beats.
Well, also they're not in character. Like they're both 2 rappers who can rap their ass off who are not in character. So it's like they're themselves.
In character, you mean like rapping about shooting?
Like
shit.
yeah, like Rick Ross is in character.
Oh yeah.
You know, like you know what I'm saying?
That's not you, buddy.
Yeah, that's not you. You can rap your ass off. You pick great beats, but you're in character. When you up there refer to yourself in third person,
yeah. But I mean that ain't even what I was getting. I'm just saying like it's easy to compare them because they both rap and make the beats that they rap, especially early on. Because I remember that was the knock on J. Cole. Nigga, stop rapping over your own beats.
Yeah. Nah, I remember that.
Yeah, but
they both make good music. But
I like this shit, man. It was
like
bass driven. It's soulful.
Yeah, very soulful.
You know what I'm saying?
That's outside the movie, right?
That's the type of shit you. If I was still in my 20s and I still had that intrepid, what I had that intrigue.
Yeah.
with the 20s in the back. Now that's the kind of shit I listen to.
I mean, so you walking that mug you walking that thing sipping that E&J, south side of the moon.
Yeah, that's shit.
You right.
Yeah.
You on some cool shit.
Yeah, that's why I like Crit, man. I don't nigga, I'm not disappointed when I listen to a Crit album and I don't hear a fast paced booty shaking song or like some club banger. I don't need to hear that from Crit. Yeah. I like the soulful shit. I like that he tried to incorporate more singing. Yeah. And I like that he still was rapping.
He's still rapping.
Maybe you might not think it was for the majority. I thought it was. But then again, I was at the gym. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to lift weights and squat and it's leg day, so I'm tired as hell. Maybe I missed something.
I was surprised that it was more.
It's gonna get another play.
Yeah. I was surprised it was more harmonizing, but I wasn't mad at it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not mad at it.
Yeah. Sometimes when a rapper tries to incorporate more singing, it's like what are you doing? Because you're not
Yeah.
a singer. But
Yeah.
when these guys are pretty decent singers, I don't mind it. J. Cole's a decent singer.
Yeah,
Drake
yeah,
is
yeah.
a decent singer.
Yeah.
Crit is a decent singer.
Yeah.
Chameleonaire was a decent singer.
Not
50
bad.
Cent. But it sounded good.
Melodic.
You know what I'm saying?
You know, so
Ja Rule, a decent singer.
melodic.
And he had a gruff voice. Like he could have sang some baritone in the choir. You know what I'm saying?
Dog, you crazy. But
I'm
yeah.
not. That's not being funny. He
No,
could
it's not
have sang some
bad.
baritone in a
It's not
choir.
bad.
You know what I'm
3
saying?
platinum albums. He's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's all right.
Murder.
Yeah.
I
But,
can't do it. Shit.
Yeah. But yeah, man, Digital Roses.
Digital
Very
Roses
nice.
Don't Die. I loved it.
Very nice, man.
I loved it. I loved it.
And he's independent. I love that even more.
Hell yeah. So
he getting that
it
lot of
don't
that
matter
check.
if he break any records with the spins. He gonna get paid.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Yes, sir.
I know this is gonna flip your motherfucking wig.
What's that?
The baby LA Leakers freestyle. Did you hear it?
I heard it.
Did you hear it?
Yeah, I heard it. It's not bad.
I mean, did you hear the bar?
Which one? What bar?
I'm not saying it was bad. I enjoyed the freestyle.
It's the one with the
but
red,
the
with
new-
the red hoodie on, right?
The latest one, not the one from 2 years ago.
Oh, that's the one I heard.
Oh, he had a new one.
Oh, nah, I ain't seen it.
Oh, okay. So on the new one, he spit a bar, and in the bar, I'm not spitting the bar, but in the bar, he basically said he's on Kendrick, J. Cole, Nas, and Jay-Z level. As far as spit. Yeah.
What? That's what he said?
He spit the bar. He was like, you gotta get Kendrick, J. Cole for me. You gotta get Nas and Hove to see me or something like that. Now the
I'm upset
freestyle.
now.
Listen to the freestyle though. So I don't think he's on their level, but I'm going on record as saying I am a DaBaby fan. I like his music. I'm borderline say love that nigga music. Like I'm a fan.
All right.
I'm a fan. I don't think he's on Kendrick, Cole level, let alone Jay-Z and fucking Nas. But if you spit in the LA Leakers freestyle, you gotta say some ill shit to get people talking about it.
All right.
Because that was the headline.
Well, if you can chalk it up to that, because nigga, this dude. I mean, number one, he got a nice little vocabulary. I've heard some stuff he made, and some slick stuff that's kind of all right. But
he has lyrics, man.
he's not terrible. I'm not gonna front like that, but okay.
He ain't Frisbee music.
I did like one little song.
Bro, listen to some more songs.
Nigga, the J. Cole, like I said, you compare yourself to some of the greatest guys doing it for the last 10 years.
Yeah.
So we heard J. Cole's verse on the Johnny P's Caddy with Benny the Butcher. That verse alone, that's damn near verse of the year. That's got to be like verse of the year. But
J. Cole's?
Oh hell yeah.
Benny's verse was better.
No.
You don't think so?
No. And I mean, like I said, Benny's verse was great. But the nigga was,
man, Benny killed that shit, and I'm not no huge Griselda fan. I listen to their music when I can, but he killed that shit.
But no, the nigga, well, listen to what J. Cole said. He talking about niggas living. He talking about the niggas dead.
Yeah. It's the shit he said. It's the shit he said. It ain't how he rapped it. It's the shit he said.
It was a great ass verse.
Benny, how he rapped that verse, his flow, his cadence, his content. But outside of what you talking about, Benny's verse was better than me.
Well,
he was in more of a pocket.
It's a matter of opinion because
he rode the beat better.
Because the way he rap it is basically what he usually do.
Yeah,
which is great. So it's like what he did wasn't bad.
Okay, so that might be why we differ in opinion because you listen to them like that.
Yeah,
I don't really listen to them like that.
Just great ass. You just do great ass verses, but
J.
Cole's verse was exceptional.
Okay.
Like that
I'm not saying it wasn't. I'm just saying it's a great verse, and I thought Benny's was better.
Man, it's cool. I'm just saying.
Verse of the year, I don't know.
Well, like I said, I need to hear some more debate Like
You
I
know,
said,
you
what
know
I've
who
heard,
has
like,
never been in contention for verse of the year? Drake.
no,
Never.
no.
Never. And if he has, tell me what year. Never.
Like I said, a slick line here and there does not make it a great verse.
Bar of the year, maybe.
Yeah. No, Drake, no.
But yeah, I'm in agreement with you though, man. I don't think the baby is anywhere near these guys' level.
Now, do he lead to these new niggas in the last 5 years?
Yes.
He's there. You lead them niggas.
Yes.
And there's like a couple people that can be in the conversation with you
Lil Baby.
right now. Yeah, I guess the baby, Lil Baby, this dude Simba
Da
out of
Baby,
Oakland.
Lil Baby, Toby Nwigwe.
Yeah. Toby is nice as hell.
I've exhausted.
But like I said, there's a guy out of Oakland named Simba. He got an LA Lakers freestyle that's ridiculous. But
I
he's
want to
got
hear
a lot.
more
Of,
JID,
but
man.
he's got a lot of music. JID got
Where the hell he been?
But you know what I'm saying. But there's some guys out there. But like I said, the last 5 years,
Yeah.
I can say the baby up there.
All right.
Later.
Okay. Let's get to and that's a huge step up from when everybody was saying, "Oh, he just rapped the same cadence on every song and he ain't really saying shit."
Oh, yeah, he's a little
up.
something.
He's upped.
Believe me, like I said, I don't know why people be dog. If I say a nigga trash or a good nigga, that nigga good. Like I said, I don't co-sign nothing unless they for real good. Like I said, that nigga sorry, the nigga sorry. The nigga can't rap. Like I said, everyone act like they like now. I like them when I was a kid. So
Yeah.
like I said, and they getting all the kudos, all the greatest all time. Yep, the niggas that I like. The niggas that's in my discography. So that means that I've been a genius for a long time. All right, okay. All right. Yep.
All right, man. Last two, man. Start to wrap this up.
Yes, sir.
The New York City mayor wants to ban drill rap videos from social media.
Now, did you also hear that Mano and I think somebody else was coming to debate their point? What is considered drill rap?
Like that shit. Pop Smoke.
So what, like the drum beat?
It's the sound. Like if you listen to them drill songs, they kind of have that same feel.
Same kind of tone.
Yeah. New York drill, Chicago drill, London drill, like they all kind of have a certain sound. They don't sound the same, but they have a certain, like, if you listen to a drill song and you hear that like kind of that.
Okay.
It's incorporated. I don't know how to explain it, and I might be wrong. I'm not no big drill fan.
Yeah,
I like Pop Smoke, but that's where it stops.
Well, I mean, I feel like this, if the music is not promoting beef or
that's the problem.
So that's
a lot of the
it
drill rappers
just
are
promote,
gangsters. Chief Keef he would be considered
the godfather of
a
it.
drill rapper.
Well,
and Chief Keef Sosa is a gangster. Pop Smoke he raps about that shit.
Well, I feel like this.
Go ahead with you.
Well, I was just saying, like, if they feel like that is a problem, maybe they have a point, but I don't necessarily think that it comes strictly from that particular.
It doesn't.
Yeah.
It doesn't. It comes from the type of music that's promoted. Whether it's drill, whether it's straight up hip hop, whether it's Southern bass, whether it's Miami bass, whether it's trap music. Yeah, you don't want to get songs glorifying drug use.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's off social media.
Oh.
Like I made a video. I got a YouTube page. Upload my video to YouTube, right. And it's drill. And in the video, when I saw this, I thought about the Jacksonville situation. Right. Them videos and that. I love that song though.
Before Veezy was an educated black man, he was a scoundrel. All right, back to your regularly scheduled program.
Hey, bruh.
I like
I,
that song.
I, I don't love it because of the content.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? I love it because if it was if they were talking about some different shit, that concept,
Yeah, it's catchy. It's catchy.
yeah. Would I sing it in public? Fuck no.
Yeah, 'cause that junk got real people.
Yeah, I'm not like I don't want to disrespect, but I don't even sing that shit when I'm listening to it by myself.
Right.
I don't want to disrespect nobody, and I don't know these people, but I don't want to disrespect nobody. But you took the taking my way downtown and flipped that shit. Who wouldn't like that shit? That's probably why they picked it.
Yeah, it's catchy. Yeah.
But that's not what we're talking about. That video and other videos and in that whole situation, would you be opposed to them being taken down?
No.
So, yeah, them same drill videos that have the same content, I wouldn't be opposed to taking like that violent content down. But then again, you have to think about this. In America,
Like, what's next then?
in America, the industry does not mind showing more violent content. It ain't just the music. Niggas love power.
Love it.
Power book 1, 2, 3, 4, however many 50 decides to fucking make. You're gonna watch them. And it's the same shit in all of them.
Yep.
But what is these niggas rapping about? You love Menace to Society. You love New Jack City. And we was kids.
Right. And love it. Classic. Hood classic.
Yeah. I was gonna say Sugar Hill Gang, but it ain't that. The one with the big. All right, whatever. Let's move on. You know what movie I'm thinking of.
Yeah. Sugar Hill was a movie. Sugar Hill was a
And
movie.
I wasn't talking about Sugar Hill because I put Sugar Hill Gang on it, but
Oh.
it's another like one of them. The movie is named after the hood.
Oh.
It had Goldmouth in it. The dude that played Goldmouth in Life, the big black nigga,
Oh yeah.
and it had my nigga from Anthony Payne.
Mm-hmm.
You still don't know what I'm talking about?
CB4.
No,
Jason's Lit.
no. Yeah, see.
But like I said, I had to
Well,
see
watch.
it.
As soon as we done recording, I'm gonna remember the fucking name of the movie.
Yeah.
But it's got him. It's these four niggas that they grew up together and they start hustling and shit. But it's a good movie. But we love shit like that.
You do.
So if I'm okay with them taking these videos
You gotta
down,
be okay with them
I gotta
taking this
be
shit.
okay with never seeing those type of movies again. And those type of movies are still a part of the culture because they do tell a story of what happens
When you're a part of that life.
when you're a part of that life, and
Yeah.
especially inner city life.
Well, yeah. But you know what, man? This is the thing. When you're doing outreach and they're doing these certain things, it's like, man,
Mm-hmm.
there's got to be other ways to combat gang violence other than just trying to fuck with, I guess, artistic content.
Right.
Like I said, instead of throwing your money in other places, like I said, you got after school programs, things that you can have young kids doing.
You don't attack the you don't what am I trying to say? You go for the root cause. You don't try to get rid of the what's the word I'm looking for? Effect, I guess.
Yeah,
Not the effect, but that's not the word I want to use, but that's the word I'm going to use.
Well, I feel like you're more reactionary. You're not proactive.
Exactly.
Like I said, like I said, you have the DARE program to stop people from doing drugs, and you have these schools. But even in your elementary schools, if you had like representatives come by and say, "Hey, you can do this,"
Yeah.
or besides fall into the streets, something that promotes
Yeah.
something other than, okay, this is the only thing you have in this particular area because you're poor.
Right.
Okay, well, we're gonna be in this gang, and we're gonna this game. Okay, in order to have this game, we gotta get some money.
And people are doing that because they don't have fucking jobs.
Yeah, you
Why?
don't have no
Because y'all
opportunity.
moved all the goddamn jobs overseas.
Yeah.
The goddamn jobs that you trained them for in high school.
Yeah.
Everybody ain't going to college. The jobs you're training people in high school to do, you ship them all overseas. Those secretary jobs and factory worker jobs we was talking about, they're gone.
Ship them.
But what I was getting at is you're taking the fuck. I lost that train of thought.
That's all good.
It's leg day, man. I'm discombobulated.
But my thing is, like I said, the whole thing about taking content off to me is just a band-aid. That's not going to stop anybody. That's not going to stop any kind of violence.
Here, I got it. I was going to say, when it's due to the content, you're going to take the shows off, but you're not doing you're not doing anything about the situation that makes people want to write those type of stories.
You know what I'm saying?
If that situation is fixed, then you won't see stories about it.
Yeah.
You won't see it played out in the videos. So we're saying, I want to take all the drill rap music videos down. Okay, that's not gonna stop gang violence.
No,
because the videos aren't making them do what they do. They do what they do, and then they post the videos about it. The video is telling a story. The shit already happened.
Right.
That shit ain't. It influences, but there are other things that play closer to the people that are being influenced that influence them as well.
Yep.
So if you taking the video down, but you're not doing anything to fix what's causing them to make the videos or the situation that makes them want to write that show, you ain't really doing shit.
And I mean, it just comes down to it's all reactionary. So it's like, for instance, a shooting happens here. All of a sudden, you got dudes who want to do a march, and let's talk about it. And honestly, the way things are, you might as well be doing preventive shit all the time, like all month long, whatever, until it becomes second nature or something where people feel like violence against your own kind is just something that you should not be doing.
Right.
You know
And that goes into why we should be educating our own, doing for ourselves. If the motherfucker, like, we have to get out of this thinking that the United States government is going to do everything for us. They're not going to do shit for us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All these, like, you seen, there's a picture with Jay-Z, Puffy. There's a bunch of people I think it was taken at the Rock Party. But it's a meme that says there's over $1 billion in this picture and not one.
I've seen it.
Such and such, such and such. I'm not gonna try to remember everything but nigga, yeah. And we talk about, you shouldn't count people's money. We talk about that shit all the time, but sometimes, yeah, nigga, you got all this money in one room. I saw Khaled in the picture and I kind of X'd him out because he don't count. But all these other black millionaires in a room whose net worth probably adds up to a few billion. Because Puffy and Jay-Z were in the picture. Right. And a couple other really rich people. Our ceiling can't be minority owner of a sports team, half owner of a liquor brand, owning a chain of fucking chicken wing restaurants. That can't be our ceiling. What are we doing? Niggas in the hood are starving because they can't work. They don't want to go to college. They don't want to go to the army. Those are your two choices when you get out of school. College, army, or go to work. But you can't go to work. These niggas don't want to work at McDonald's. They shouldn't have to work at McDonald's. McDonald's is a job for high school students and fucking retirees. That's who I want to see at McDonald's when I go. You know why? Because if the high school student makes a fucking mistake, I can just, he's a kid. He's a kid. But this is his first job. This her first job. They learning on the job how to be a worker. Not gonna get mad. I'm gonna get pissed off at the 25-year-old single mother who went to work with the fucking attitude, so that when I go up there to get my goddamn shake, machine down. Listen here.
Fuck McDonald's on Norwood.
Listen here. It's taking me everything in my soul not to cuss you out through this motherfucking. But I get it. You feel like you should be getting paid more. But I don't think you should be getting paid more to work at McDonald's.
True.
So sue me. Yes, I think minimum wage should be raised. All wages should be raised. I'm not one of them people that just thinks minimum wage should come up and nobody else gets a raise. We're all underpaid. We should all get a cost of living increase that matches inflation, that matches the inflation over the last 30 years. Right? Teachers should be paid more. Way more. Niggas ain't making no money in America. Not workers. Workers aren't making money in America. We spending it to keep up with the Joneses, but we ain't making none. You got all these rich black people who could say, you know what? I'm going to start my own brand of shoes. I'm going to build a factory in Detroit, and I'm going to have my people make the shoes. Black owned, black made. Black people will support it. Should have worked for LeVar Ball, big baller brand. Something like that would work for somebody like LeBron, who has way more capital than a LeVar Ball.
Yeah.
But Nike. But Under Armour. But Adidas. Kanye, who claims to be worth $6, $7, $8 billion, the number increases every time you talk to him. Yeezy should be Yeezy, separate from Adidas. And Yeezy should have factories all over America if you worth that much money. And black people should be making them shoes, selling them. They cost $300 anyway.
Yeah.
You selling $300 shoes to black people, but your shoes getting made where? Not here.
China.
Where's the Adidas factory at?
Oh, I'm not sure.
It ain't here. It ain't in America.
Yeah.
But yeah, man.
Where we at? We finished?
Yeah, the last thing you saw the trailer for Nope. You watched the Super Bowl, so did you watch the commercials?
Yeah.
Jordan Peele's new movie.
Oh yeah.
That shit gonna be fire. We don't have to get into it because we at time, but that shit gonna be fire.
Yeah. I just like his artistic approach.
I'm gonna say we were doing good, trying to keep it down to an hour.
Yeah.
We had 128.
All right.
We was doing good up until we got to the baby.
Okay. Oh man, I got along with it. My fault. Well,
No, because look, it happens. Like we have a plan, and then it's like, nah, I gotta say something here.
Nah, we fine too. But I got you next time out.
Next time I might condense this shit. There's less topics because you never know when one of these topics is gonna blow up and turn into 30-minute conversation. Right. We wasn't on no topic for 30 minutes in this one, but you never know. Let Ben Shapiro say something because I might have a whole lot to say. A whole lot to say. Yeah. Black-owned business feature for the day is Royalty Sea Moss.
Okay, I got one too.
Oh yeah.
Springfield Nutrition off of North Main Street, 1501 Main
Yeah.
Street. Shakes. They got shakes, smoothies,
Yeah.
different kind of supplements, and it's all natural, gluten free. So
I'm gonna have to go up there tomorrow.
Yep. So I mean, it's
See, look,
good
look.
stuff. Black
When
owned.
niggas get into that health kick,
Oh,
when we
yeah.
trying to be healthy,
Yeah.
we find places to get some food.
Yeah. Got to.
And I've been meaning to go to Springfield Nutrition. I've been to Springfield Scoops a bunch of times,
Me too.
but I don't have the information for Springfield Nutrition, but I get it, and it'll be on there. It'll be in the comments under the video or the audio. Y'all know what I mean.
You know.
Like when you go on the
You'll see.
when you go on Spotify, I am tired. I can't think of. My mind is like words, nigga, words. I don't know, but yeah. Royalty Sea Moss also they make a lot of products with sea moss like lemonade, and juices, a bunch of other stuff. Go to their website, royaltyseamossguide.com to get information on all their products. Their Instagram is @_ I cannot talk for shit. @_ royalty sea moss. And check them out, man. Check out Springfield Nutrition as well. I'm gonna have their information. Okay. Springfield Nutrition on Instagram is @Springfield Nutrition Jacks. And I don't think there's a website. Yeah, they got a Springfield-nutrition.business.site, but them sites don't usually be like good web pages.
Right.
But I mean, hey, check it out. Go to the Instagram and click the link.
Yeah.
And see what that's about. But yeah, check them out. Both those black business. Springfield is in Jacksonville. Royalty Sea Moss is I think you can just order it. So yeah, especially if you decide to come down to Jacksonville, fuck with us.
That's right.
Go to Springfield Nutrition. All right, give me your last words.
Health as well. Let's make sure as we get older, we need to hold ourselves accountable for making sure our bodies are right and intact.
Yes, sir.
And also, as a black man, and for my black women out there, don't ever walk back shit. Unapologetically black. Let's go.
Boom. That's my gunshot. I don't like it. I'm gonna try to find a new one. Yeah.
All good.
Yeah. I don't have like a story for this one.
Right.
I don't have a story this time. I'm just gonna tell y'all to live y'all lives with the confidence of 10 Jada kisses, and that's it.
That's it.
You already know how to do it. Whatever you doing, just do it with the confidence of 10 Jada kisses. Make that 15. Hell, while you at it, do it with the confidence of 20 Jada kisses.
Why not?
That's how I be at the gym. That's how I be especially on leg day.
Can't lose.
Gotta get one more. What would Jada kiss do? Got it.
Yes, sir.
With that being said, live in love like it's your last. Live in love like it's all you have. This has been the Fuck That Shit Dog podcast.
We out.